Okay? So, and also we'll be working with some simple vocabulary, okay, English vocabulary. I'll be handing out this to you right now. You, and it's here. Okay, I'm free. Okay, so everybody knows here who this family is, right? Okay, it's the royal family of Spain, obviously. So in this case, we have a simple vocabulary of how to call the family. Okay, so in this case, we have the king and the queen, and the two daughters of the king and the queen. Okay, in this case, the father will be the queen, the king, sorry, the mother, the queen, and two daughters. Okay, this is what you call a regular family. Now, when it's father and mother, you call them parents. When it's sons or daughters, you would call this children. Okay, never children in plural. Singular child, one. Plural, children. Okay, not children's, no, incorrect. Children only. All right. Very well. So. Right now what we're going to do is that, what I'll do is I'm going to write my family on the board, okay? And we will know how to identify all the people in my family, okay? To start. So, William, okay, here it is. So, my family. We have Joaquino and Rosa, my grandparents, okay? Grandfather and grandmother. They are obviously Italian, okay? So, Joaquino and Rosa had my father, okay? My father's name is Rocco, okay? That is my father, right? Then my father has two brothers. My uncle, Giovanni, and an older uncle, whose name is Enzo. Okay? So we have grandfather, grandmother, grandparents. Okay? Father, in this case my father, uncle, uncle. Okay? If my father had a sister, she would be my aunt. Okay? Aunt. I will write all this down now. Okay? We're just showing. Now, Rocco got married to a Spanish woman. Her name is Begoña. Okay, my mother is from Bilbao. So, from Rocco and Begoña, they had three sons. My older brother, whose name is Iker, my older brother, myself, John, my younger brother, whose name is Joaquin. Okay, my mother won with the names. Okay, so that will be my family. So we have a grandfather, we will have a grandmother, uncle, other uncle, in this case will be father, in this case will be mother, son, and brother. Okay? Now, something very important. Okay? Let's erase my grandparents and erase my uncles. Okay? Now, let's suppose in this case we are three men. So in this case we are brothers. But imagine that I had a sister. Okay? Let's call her Maite. If I had a sister, we will not be brothers. We would be siblings. Siblings, yes. In Spanish you say hermanos for male and female. But in English, no. Brothers is only men, sisters is only women, and brothers and sisters would be siblings. Okay? And you will write it like this. Siblings. Okay? here, I'll give you another worksheet. In this case, what we are going to do, I want you to write your family tree, mother or father, okay? Grandparents, mother, and you, and if you have brothers and sisters, okay? So, and here you go. Take a couple of minutes to do this, okay? If you have any questions, you can ask me, okay? I'm right here.
In the family, I have two grandmothers, two grandfathers. This is personal. This will be the name.
Family is too big.
Yes. But then they're going to Russia.
Yes, the
It's
name of
too-
your
too
grandfather and the
big.
name of your grandmother. For example, in my
I don't
case,
know
Martino is my grandfather and Rosa is my grandmother.
how many child have everyone.
Yes, yes, exactly. Your mother's
My
not.
aunt also have
Do you have any questions here? Let's see. No? Big family? No? Okay.
Yes, mine is too big.
Yours is too big. Oh, I thought it was hers. Oh, okay, okay. Well, you can kill a couple of relatives if you want.
I put on my sons
Okay.
and my mother and my brothers and my
Oh, okay.
siblings
And your siblings, okay.
and my grandfathers.
Big, okay. Very good. Your grandparents.
My
Your
grandparents.
grandparents,
Yes.
exactly, yes. Give it 2 more minutes and we'll continue. Okay, let's continue. Now, besides mother, father, sister, daughter, son, etc., we also have uncle and aunt. And the son or the daughter of uncle and aunt will be the cousin, okay? Male or female, okay? Both are cousin. In this case, there is not a gender, all right? So, let's see the answers below. For example, you, can you tell me the first question? What did you answer?
I have one sister.
You have one sister, very good. The second one?
My father is Antonio.
Your father is Antonio, very good.
My mother has one brother.
One brother, perfect. That will be your uncle. In your case?
Mauro is my grandfather and Evangelista is my grandmother.
Your grandmother, very good. In your case?
My aunt and uncle have two children. They are my cousin.
They're my cousin, okay. Have two children, singular, no S. Okay, like this. Children will be plural. Child will be one. Okay, it's like person is one, and more than one, it's people. Always, always, always. Some exceptions, but very advanced exceptions. So, person, people, child, children. Okay, that will be men, men, woman, women. Okay, always with no S at the end. Okay, that will be it. Now, let's see. As you can see, in many of these cases, everything that you said was I am or I have. Okay? So these are one of the two most important verbs in English. The verb to be or the verb to have. These are different. Okay? Let's start with the verb to be. This is what you call the infinitive. The infinitive verb is to be. Okay? To be. Like for example, I am John. Okay? Now, let's conjugate using the present simple. Okay? The present simple is a time, okay? That is the present, okay? Simple present. So, we have three different persons, okay? We have the first person, which is I. Okay? We have the second person, which is you, we, and they. Okay? And then we have the third person, which is he, a man, he. We have she, which is a woman, and then we have it, which is an object or an animal. Always animals are it. It's normal that sometimes we call our dogs or our cats she or he because we love them, okay? But an animal or an object, we always have to use it, right? So, in the present simple, I am John. Okay, I am John. You, we, and they are. You are Alberto, for example, okay? We are a class, okay? And they are other students, in that case, okay? And then for he, she, and it, he is, okay? He is a student, she is a student, okay? And it is a marker, for example, okay? That's what we're going to use, right? That will be the verb to be. This is the most common verb in English, okay? Then, in this case, is the verb to be. Then we also have the verb to have. These are different, okay? Because in the first person, you have, I have, okay? I have a pen, I have a shirt, I have a car, etc. Then you, we, and they have also, okay? You have a company, okay? We have a building, okay? And they have dogs, for example. And then he, she, it, has. Always, always, always. Never this. Never. Incorrect does not exist in English. Okay? So, for example, I have a brother, you have a mother, etc. Alright? Any questions? No? Good? Perfect. Right? So, having known this, let's work with another worksheet. Okay? I'll give this to you. Right? Sure. No. Wow. Sure. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I want you in pairs, you two together and you three together, okay? I want you to read this, okay? Everybody, you for example read the first 2 lines, you read the 2 lines, and you read the last 2 lines. In your case, the same. You read until here, and you will read from here to here, okay? Between you, all right? And wait, I want you to underline, okay? Underline. To underline the cases that you have or to be, okay? I am, you are, etc. Okay? Underline it, okay? So you have some minutes to do this. There it is.
My father is Juan Diaz, and my mother is Maria Diaz. I have one
No,
brother.
esas todas.
His name is
Aquí.
Pablo.
Está
He
bien.
is 3 years old.
My father
I
is
have
Juan
one
Diaz,
sister.
and my mother is Maria.
Her name is Rosa.
And
She is 7 years old. My father has one brother. His name is Enrique Diaz.
I have
He
one brother.
is Maya Uncle.
His
His
name is
wife
Pablo.
is Susana Diaz.
He's 2 years
He
old.
is Maya.
I have one sister. Erin has 2 children.
There my is 7 years old.
My father has one brother. His name is He's my uncle. Luis is 10 years old. Alba is
My uncle has 2
my
children.
uncle is
David, my cousin, Luis and Alma. Luis is 10 years old. Alma is 8 years old. My uncle says that I am his favorite pianist. My father says that Luis is his favorite nephew.
Okay, did you finish? Yes? Alright, now, the same groups, I want you to solve the problems of the family tree. This text has information that needs to be filled in some cases. For example, this person doesn't have a name. Okay, this father doesn't have a name. It's in the text. Okay, you have to fill it there. And also, for example, the aunt doesn't have a name, the daughter, etc. So if you read the title, it's Elena and her family. This is Elena. Okay, so Elena is telling the story about her family. So together, fill the blanks. This, and this. Okay, and at the end, I will ask you what are the names. Okay? Perfect. You finished?
Yes.
Yes? Finished? All right. So, we have that the mother is Maria Diaz, okay? So in this case, as you can see, she is the wife and he is the husband, okay? These are names that are only for wedded people, okay? People who are married are wife and husband. If not, boyfriend and girlfriend or partner in some cases, okay? Now, the mother is Maria Diaz. What is the name of the father? In this case, you. Can you tell me the name of the father?
Juan Díaz.
Juan Diaz. Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Yes? Very good. Then he has brothers. Elena has an uncle who is Enrique. Enrique has a wife. What is the name of the wife?
Susana Díaz.
Susana Diaz. Yes? Very good. And then Elena has a sister and a brother. What is the name of Elena's brother?
Pablo.
Pablo. And sister?
Rosa.
Rosa. Okay, very good. And then Luis has a daughter that is the cousin of Elena. What is her name?
Alma?
Alma? Yes? Perfect. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, I want you to see individually your family tree from the previous one. Okay? Alright. And one by one, I want you to tell me 3 relatives. A relative is a person of your family. Okay? For example, your uncle is a relative, your brother is a relative, your grandfather is a relative. Okay? You don't use the word familiar. You don't use this word to describe people in your family. Something familiar, it's something that looks like something that you know. Okay? Like, I have seen you, you look familiar. Okay? Like maybe I have seen you other day, right? So it's not familiar. For family, we use relative. Okay? So I want to, each one of you tell me 3 relatives. And I want you to use the verb to be or to have. For example, my grandfather is, or I have a brother, I have a sister, and the name. Okay? Let's begin with you. 3 relatives.
My relatives are Eva is my daughter,
Okay?
Ian is my son,
Your son.
Jorge is my husband,
Jorge is your husband. Okay?
and I have 3 siblings.
Okay, 3
They
siblings.
are Javier, Alejandra, and Miguel.
Okay, perfect example. Siblings, okay? Female and male, okay? Now, you said, I have a husband, okay? The other way to say it is, my husband is,
Okay.
and the name is of your husband?
Jorge.
Jorge, okay? You can say them in 2 different ways, okay?
Okay.
Your turn.
My mother is Encarna,
Okay,
and my father is Antonio,
very good.
and I have one brother, is Antonio too.
His name is Antonio too. Okay, okay. Perfect. That will be your 3 relatives. In your case.
My mother is Augulia, my sister is Virginia,
Okay.
my cousin is she.
Oh, she's your cousin. Oh, okay. Oh, you look similar. Okay. Very good. So you can also say, I have a cousin. Her name is, what was your name, sorry?
Lydia.
Her name is Lydia. Okay. Both ways are correct. Lydia, your turn.
Okay.
3 relatives.
My grandmother is Patricia,
Okay.
my grandfather is Felix, my mother is Encarna, and I have 3 siblings. Her name, the name of my sister is Beatriz,
Okay.
Raul, and Emily.
And Emily. Perfect. That's fine. Berto.
Okay, I have 2 brothers.
Okay.
My older brother is Ruben,
Ruben.
and my oldest
My oldest brother.
is Daniel.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather is Miguel, and my mother is Concepcion.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. In this case, he has brothers only. So I have brothers. Okay. That's the way to say it. Very good. Let's continue now. Okay. We're going to do another worksheet. Okay. You. You. Okay. everybody individually complete these answers, okay? And I will ask you at the end when everybody finishes. Yes. Sorry. Okay, so here, your mother's sister, okay? The mother of your sister is not her name, but her title, let's say. Like brother, like grandfather, etc. So if your mother has a sister who is female, that will be it. Can ask me questions if you have any doubts.
I didn't finish.
So, okay, very good.
The girl cousins?
Cousins.
Cousins.
Yes.